Good morning, friends. Today we are going to learn about the second essay. Actually, this essay is taken from the Black Skin and White Mask, and name of our essay, the woman of color and the white man. Now let us start the actually this is taken from the lit chart. There is a hand in hand both side. There is a left side summary and the right side analysis. Just to see the what is summary, and then if any problem you can ask me whatever. Now see the Fanon argues that a real love requires freedom from the conflicts in your unconscious. Means if you want to a real love, there is a conflicts in our unconscious mind actually. In this chapter, he will explore how real love is impossible until the problem of the black infinity complex is resolved. He will explore how real love is impossible until the problem of black infinity complex resolved. He quotes Lucius' biography novel I'm a Martian woman, writer under the pseudonym Mute Capsica. In the quotation, the narrator expressed her desire to marry a white man alongside her. Suppose we want a real love, and the writer gives the example of the Mayan Capsica under the pseudonym. Means black is inferior and white is superior, but in that particular point of view, if you want a real love requires a freedom from the complete unconscious. In our mind, in a psychology, or suppose you are thinking about I'm a black and I'm inferiority, that is a big problem. So how can you get a real love? A real love is impossible until the problem black inferiority complex is resolved. In your mind, you have to resolve this conflict. What is that? I'm a black and I'm a not superior. I'm also superior. Okay. So and the writer gives an example. The the one lady writer under the name of the male writer. Suppose George Eliot is the name of the, I think, ladies writer, but he accepted or he taken the male name for her writing. Actually, name of the George Eliot is Mary Anna Evans. So that is a difference between. And there is an analysis. I'm a Martian woman Maynard Capsican unintentionally demonstrate how the inferior complex still in the black people by colonialism and racism prevent them from engaging in healthy relationship. In a healthy relation, there are black people and colonialism and black community. There is under the colonialism, and they feel that there is inferior. So that's why I give the example of that particular lady. In the quotation, the narrator expresses her desire to marry a white man alongside her knowledge that from the perspective white man, black woman are never quite respectable. A, a girl, a black girl, want to marry a white man because of the he is white, and but problem is that the white man do not give a proper respect to the black girl. That is a big problem. Suppose in our Dalit literature, some of the girls want to marry a open caste boys, but that is problem. Do not give a proper respect. So little bit. Suppose the Dalit literature in Indian point of view, and other hand there is a European country, especially there is a black and white people. They want to change. Black people want to change, but do not give a proper respect compared to white man. Fanon novels that hugely popular but accept that advocate unhealthy behavior. Suppose as a writer he famous but do not give a proper respect as compared to white man. The novel portrays the unconditional and self-sacrifice love. The first one is, what is the first theme? She want actually black girl. She want love. She want to marry a white man. But opposite that, they do not give proper respect. Okay. And third one is his love is unconditional and self-sacrifice love for white man, whom she loves because of the whiteness. First of all, she is black. There is no problem. She want to marry a white man. He also love to sacrificing love to the white man. She loves because of the whiteness and through whom she hopes to become white herself. However, she is not accepted by white society because of her race. Suppose boys was accepted, especially white boys accepted her, but her community or white people, because of the her race, there is a race problem. Suppose if you feel that there is a race problem is another, means you are belong to another race, that's why here also big problem. And consider ideas associate whiteness and virtue and beauty and blackness with the earth and cosmos and the idea. White is means virtue, beauty, and blackness means earth, cosmos means confused, and the idea. There is no so many differences between white people and black people because of the this is a not a um, behavior type, is the psychological problem. Suppose in the Indian point of view, there is caste system in Indian. Now there is some of the part of the India. There is some of the people want to force. I am a superior. I am a superior than those are people. So that is not. This is a psychological problem, and they do not thinking about the upper level. So black people or white people, they also this is a compared, and this is happening in the European country also. He argues that both white and black people are doomed to remain in battle with their own racial identity. White people and black people also fighting for the um, racial identities. He analyzed movements in the book where matters try to symbolically taken and later white in the world around her. Finance laments that she doesn't provide an account of her dreams, which would provide a useful insight into her psyche. She want to she want to complete her dream, but the problem not she did not give a proper opportunity. Our essay's name is the woman of color, means black woman and the white man. The girls want to marry a white man, but that do not give a chance. But she want to leave the black community, accepted white people, but the community do not give a proper respect. There is also race problem. There is a black identity also. So here, and other hand, her dreams do not completed. There is another problem also here. Martian women like Meto have been taught to believe that their race will be saved, becoming whiter. But may I say that suppose you want to believe or you want to save the white man will be save a black person. What is this is impossible. The white people also give the comparative or give the do not give proper respect to the black people. How to get solve this problem? Okay, if you find out that is do not that black people want to justice from the white man. So this is another fact. Become whiter. Fanon personally knows that many female Martitian students in France who swear that he will never marry a black man. They say that they are not demeaning black people, but that is simply a fact that being white is a better. So that's why being white is a better. They suggest the Caesar speaks proudly about blackness as a way of making for his natural inferiority. Fanon worries about this woman returning home to Athens to teach children. The girls change her behavior, but the white man do not accept it, and black is a natural you can quality. It's not, you can say there is a physical background, also is a geographical background, there is a temperatures, also atmosphere. So these are problems here. Fanon consider submitting a version of black skin and white mask as this is the medical school. Further work in understanding the psychology of the black people. He wonders if the black woman who wish to marry white men will you acknowledge that they are harboring a doomed desire. He thinks they won't because they simply crave whiteness at any cost. He mentioned one black woman who claimed to be almost white and another who kept a list clubs where she was certain not to meet any other black people. Fanon wonders if black people can overcome the feeling of abasement that have been instilled in them. He quotes Anna Fazer on the lengths of the people go to order to avoid confronting pain, and Fanon notes the believe that Fanon considers the nature of what Europeans feeling about the black people, arguing that it is actually a struggle for acquiring the feeling of hatred and since it clashes with already existing feeling of guilt in the white psyche. So another here's problem also. Nini received the marriage proposal of devoted black man's named actor. White man and black man do not accept each other because there is psychological or mental problem of that or thinking problem. That's why white people do not solve the blacks problems because the this is a overall there is a different thinking, different approach. There is a mentally or psychological different approach to the that community. Feels upon hearing news of different biracial woman marrying a white man. There is some of the example given by Fanon. Result of 7 years of psychiatric experience, the observation which prove on the Fanon that both white people and black people suffer from the racist related to their imprisonment in their own conscience of race. Black people in particular experience aloneness, insecurity, and self-hatred as a result of racism. On the other hand, there is a black people also not secure about their position in the society. They always alienations, loneliness, insecurity, and self-hatred as a result of racism. And finally, they also racism problem. That's what feel that I'm in fear. Fanon mentioned the case of black medical student who felt that he would be never be respected by white medical world. He drew him the truthing. Suppose a medical student of black community do not give proper respect in the medical field also because of their blackness. When he installed as an army doctor, he refused to join colonel because of he wanted to have white men working underneath him. And the same problem here in our Indian point of view. Suppose a SC category or whatever there is a scheduled tribe, some of the people do not give under the work of that particular people because there is a mentally a psychological problems or thinking level of that particular people. We are um, live in a 21st century, but there is a problem going on in a Indian point of view because people's mentally not prepared for the accept as a SC, black people or scheduled tribe. These are belong to lower caste. We do not uh, work under that particular people. There is a means here only not only black people's problems. Also here is a Dalit problems or Adivasis several tribes problem also here. Means these are white men do not give proper respect and in our Indian geographical condition point of view, the super we can say the highly caste people they do not give proper respect in Dalit people or scheduled tribe peoples also. So now finally Finally, we refer to works of three various theorists in underbuilt on the impression of the black people's worldview: Alfred Adler, George Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel, and Sigmund Freud. He returns to characters of Nini and Mewat, wondering if it impossible for black people to find different patterns of behavior. Now, finally, black people want to change their life because of they want to change their pattern, living pattern. There is a here also right side analysis. You can see that there is an analysis. What is this? Left side is a summary and the right side is a analysis. Just I explained that there is an argument whatever the bear raises typical problems, means here the white, especially black lady want to marry white man, there is a problem also, or white people also there is a problem also, because suppose there is a one boy accepted the black girl, but there is a community or family do not give a proper respect to that particular girl. So the this essay taken from the black skin and white mask, and our essay's name is the woman of color and the white man. So I think this is the base of the racism problem, race problem here also. And there is a black white controversy. Uh, what is the approach of the black people, and other hand there is a approach of the white people also. How to separate it, or how to solve that particular problem. Suppose there is a love requires what is this criteria of the love. She feeling that they feel that criteria. After she want to marry a white man, this also solve. Suppose white man accepted, but that community do not accept it or do not give proper respect to black girl. Suppose even a male or female writer, George Eliot, some of the female writer taken the male name from her writing. So there is a male female also problems, and there is another black problems, racism problems, community problems, not in the European countries. In our, suppose if you compare to give the example of the Indian point of view, here is a Dalit people also facing the such a problems. There is a race problems and there is a upper caste problems here also, so upper and lower caste. So these are problems whatever there is a. If you want to change, you have to change your psychological. I think psychological approach, mental change to see that particular problems, and both community will be solve problem. Suppose they come together. Okay. Thank you very much. If you any problem, you can make me call our WhatsApp number. So today I think we are finished essay, poetry, short story, and there's remaining I think two survey topics, and last one is a novel. I think within 1 week I want to finish this, because there is a up to 7 July I think our exam. So there is any problem, you can call me or WhatsApp number. Already I have shared this to AC or syllabus also. If you check the WhatsApp group. So thank you very much. Next video we can see the novel or maybe survey topics. Thank you very much.